304 on Super Radio.
Assalamu alaikum, Duke.
Alaikum salam, King.
King, I got a question for you. What's your interpretation of so-called angels?
It's a great question, especially with all that's going on. Angels and angles are the same thing. So, in the sense that the angles of light that come down, the angels that come down are made of light. Therefore, the angles of light that come down from the heavens and then go back up through us towards the heavens are the angelic frequency or angelic frequency that creates the symbiosis of what we call physical life. So when people talk about angels bringing the messages, the message that sunlight gives to the planet is all based on Akashic frequency. So it's all information. You know what I'm saying? So these angels that appear, if you notice when you read the Bible, all of the angels are Moors, basically, because all of their names end in L. Mikey L, Raphael, Uriel, Zuriel, Abadaniel, Uluthuriel. You know what I'm saying? These L's, or Elohim, then are the physical representations of these angels. You understand? Which then makes us the angels that then give these messages that we're, again, giving, me and you talking to people around you based on your consciousness, which then makes you the angel to them. You see what I'm saying? So the physical, whenever you see movies or read books or whatever about angels, they always create a physical representation of that in the form of a person, in the form of a being, you know, who usually speaks English, you know what I'm saying, and basically acts like a regular person. That's because as above, so below. If this physical Akashic energy is going to manifest, it's going to manifest in its original form. And that original form would have to be arm, leg, arm, head, because that was the image in which the Creator created everything, which then makes that image supreme. You know? So, again, the angle and the angel, you know what I'm saying, are really one and the same when it comes to the bilateral communication between the soul and the body. You know?
And it seems like there's really something out there for when that we get together, but even beyond that, isn't a lot going on? Celestial leaders just gonna put all of this in our hands, kind of, or something like that, maybe?
Yes. After tomorrow, we're going to get an alignment between, after the 4th, I should say, we're going to get an alignment between the Earth, the Sun, the so-called comet Elenin, which is really the blue star Kachina, which is really a herald star, meaning that it's an angel, again, a body of light coming from a heavenly position that is going to pass between us, Venus, Mercury, the Sun, which then will cause a certain degree of electronic and algorithmic vibrations that are going to feed deep into the earth that are going to cause more calamities, which then the beast will then try to tack on his little fake machines on top of that to, again, make it worse and then try to create a version of what he say is happening to hide what's really happening. So he's been preparing everybody for this from the movies Deep Impact, Asteroid, Armageddon, you know what I'm saying, for years. Because these things can't just happen. You got to get prepared for them because it knows that we are the thing that is perpetuating the world forward based upon our connection to the physical and non-physical realms. He's just a visitor here. See what I'm saying? We have always been here. So in order for anything to happen, we got to be held in check. But this thing that's coming through is going to force the Earth to choose between, is going to mess with the Earth's gravitational force, because this thing is coming from a heavy elemental universe that is electrically charged. So it would be, it would be like me and you is in a mansion, right? I'm on the east wing, I'm on the west wing, you on the east wing. But the whole mansion between me and you is carpeted. So the whole time I'm walking towards to meet you on the other side of the mansion, I'm walking slow, but I'm rubbing my feet on the rug to build up the electrical charge. So that way when I finally come and shake your hand, the charge could probably kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because
wow.
so
Hey, I
heavy.
felt the charge when you said that, brother. Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh.
This is what's coming. But the part of you, what I'm doing though is I'm bringing you and shocking you out of the situation that you in. I'm helping you, but in order to help you, I gotta build and destroy some shit. So what we start to feel happening within us physically, the devil is going to be on TV telling you it's some type of alien invasion, some other type of crazy shit, when really this thing is basically coming from a heavily electrical charged universe. It's passing between the sun and us and Mercury and Venus, which will cause an alignment that will create a direct charge directly to the Earth. As it then begins to pass through, by the time we get to the 26th of September, that's when it'll be at its apex. So whatever happens between now and then, they're going to start to talk about it, sparingly. But by the 26th, certain things got to be in line for them, which is why they're going so hard with the Libya thing, because all of this is tied up in Libya, because it's all based on some old Moorish shit, because it's all red, black, and green. You see what I'm saying? So once this thing passes after the 26th, whatever's messed up or destroyed or whatever will kind of be able to settle down at least until maybe January, where we fall into the tail end of it, right, which will then cause some more crazy shit. But then after that, we get a little respite period where it kind of breaks out. But after that is when now we got to get ready for the real, which is the red Kachina, which is what they will call, what the Bible calls wormwood, and what they call Nibiru or Planet X. And this is the great purifier. These are the Hero or Heru twins in the book called the Popol Vuh. These are the twin towers that they needed to break down in order to get everybody on a certain vibration to be able to accept their rulership at a time when all rulership is destroyed except the Creator. See? So we are being primed and put in position to be able to activate that. Also, when the blue Kachina, which is the shit that's happening after the 4th comes through, that is going to activate the RNA in us, which is the ribonucleic acid. The ribonucleic acid is what the Bible refers to as the rib taken from Adam and given to Eve. The ribonucleic acid is what, or the rib, is what created the feminine aspect, right, which is also the intuitive, spiritual aspect of man. Therefore, the activation of the RNA in the biochemical aspect of our cells is going to be clicked on when this thing comes through. So there'll be a lot of awakenings of consciousness at this period. So that way, by the time the red Kachina starts coming through, the DNA will be activated based on the imprint that was already left by the blue Kachina in the RNA, because physically the RNA tells the DNA what to make. The RNA is alien DNA. The DNA is physical human or man DNA. Both come together, but now the RNA is activated on a hyper-spiritual level of consciousness, so that way when the red one comes in, it'll interact with the blood, plasma, phosphative manner, which will then push us into the zone for the great party in what they call 2012.
Whoa.
So all we got to do is hold tight and not get caught up in the bullshit, and we should definitely know what's going on. So whatever they say on TV is all going to come from the MK section of the government. MK, for those people that don't know, stands for Malta Knight, or Malta Knights, or Knights Malta. So the MK programs are all basically direct Jesuit-run programs in that sense. So that means all of the MK programs that became MK Ultra, which was the Vietnam era, which then moved into MK Naomi, which was the Civil Rights era. Naomi standing for Negroes are only momentary individuals, has now been upgraded now to MK Patriot, where we are right now, where they're trying to turn everybody, trying to click on a gene that all of us have called the apoptosis gene that will allow us to commit suicide, which is what I was talking about earlier, where they're trying to act like this chick just committed suicide off the rip, because this is what they're trying to program in people before the shit happened. So there'll be less people for them to deal with. But the Creator done flooded all their underground bases. There was a big explosion. All these earthquakes people been feeling in the Midwest. This is the destruction of a lot of the underground bases that they have spent 50 years building. They over. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
So all we got to do, like I said, brother, is still commune, be good, not hate people, and allow shit to just be how it's going to be, man. You ain't got to start no movement against these niggas. You ain't got to start no movement to stop nothing or rise against the bill. You ain't got to do none of that. It's already over. Let render unto Caesar what is Caesar. Let him go so you can live. Yes. If not, go with him. Either way, I know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So each one of us know that, and we got to continue on, you know. And inshallah, we'll all be on that day together, you know.
Shakeem, for that. And I wanted to tell you and your family, you know, not to feel lonely. I know the Most High rocking with y'all. And I feel like I go through a lot of the same things that I feel you talking about. And so sometimes when I'm dealing with things from whatever perspective mine is, I hear a lot of your words echoing. But thank you a lot for them. Much meditation on clearing up mind to you, and much mirth. And again, Shakeem, assalamu alaikum. Shalom, namaste. Always.
Brother. Always, brother. I'll speak to you soon. Peace. So, yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for holding it down with us so we can raise it up. And anytime you want to holler, please do at houseofl@hotmail.com, HOUSDOFEL@hotmail.com. If you would like any natal charts, readings, lectures, tarot readings, daily affirmations, whatever, just holler at me, and we can definitely give you a list of our services pertaining to that. Also, please check out www.asirtheducateers.com, as well as www.sagaassad.com. And thank you for people who have also pre-ordered Dark Scope 418. It's primed and almost ready. We almost got it for you, so thank you for being patient with us, and thank you for the support and the preemptive support. We really appreciate it, and we're going to get that for you soon. So, inshallah, we'll speak to you guys on Moon Day night, this coming up Moon Day. And until then, say peace.